Okay, today we're gonna draw Eevee right here, but it's gonna be different. This one's done with marker and we're gonna use pencil crayon today. So what you want is you want to choose your colors. I want a dark brown. So let me show you. Just get a test paper. I'm gonna do it here just to show you. You have dark brown. This is light. I'm gonna go really dark. See, it's almost, see, that's a dark brown. Let's zoom in on that. And then you have a lighter brown. Here's a lighter brown. Okay. An even lighter brown. Here's an even lighter brown. Now we have a light yellow, very light yellow. We have like a darker yellow right here. And then we have an orange. There we go. Orange. Okay, let's get started. Whoopsies. Let's move this out of the way. So first you want to draw very lightly. Let's use this dark brown. And you're gonna make a circle in the middle of your paper. And now you're gonna have a line here. Okay, you're gonna go very, very light. I'm gonna go a little darker just so you can see. Let me use a different color. You use dark brown, but for this one, I'm gonna use blue so you can see. So a circle. You have this, a line here. There, can you see that? There we go. And you have a line here. And then let's put a line across the middle right there. Across, and then a line down the middle of his face. And then another line across here. So let's put his nose just about here. His mouth right there. His eye about here. Okay, don't worry if it's not perfect. You could change it a little bit later. I recommend you use the Faber-Castells because you can erase it later. And then I'm gonna add a little bump here. See this little bump on his face? Let's add a little bit of bump right here. A little bit of bump right here. Okay. I'm gonna put some. Now the ears are like a diamond shape. It's a little bit smaller here. And it goes up here. There we go. Smaller here. And goes up right there. Let's have his fur. So it's like this big circle. Let's go one's oval and another oval here. Another oval here. Now I'm going to shape that. I'm going to add some lines here. Okay, now we have his feet. His feet's like a triangle right here. Pretend it's like a triangle. It looks like an ice cream cone now. But line down the middle. Let's make this triangle come out a little bit. His feet are like this. Let's his feet go in this direction. Okay. And then his feet back here. Do that. And then here too. There. And don't forget his tail. It's like a big fluffy thing back here. And add that point right there. Okay. Now I think his ears need to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put ears just a little bit bigger. And his head's a little bit squared off here. So I'll put the hair at the inside of the ear. I'm going to do the inside of the ear. And then right here, there's some hair that comes out right there. Let's have some of that hair come out over here. It's blue. You guys should use darker brown. Don't use blue. There we go. The inside of his ear. There we go. The tail. Good. Oh, the eyes. Let's make them even bigger. Okay, we have the basic shape of Eevee. Now let's add some color. Let's add, so we're gonna do this thing called cross hatching. So you're not gonna color like, it's gonna look like this. So basically you're gonna put the lines in like this. Use it at an angle. Use it at an angle and you're gonna go one line like this. Okay, let's not go into the eyes. So I'm putting these lines across like that. Let's use the light brown first. Let's add a layer of cross hatching. And make sure these lines are far apart. You don't want them too close together. You're not coloring, you're just drawing these lines in there. So I have a basic layer of this color all throughout this Eevee. I could cross some of this other color into there. Now it's gonna crisscross like that, okay? Now the bottom of his face is a little bit darker here, so I'm gonna add more cross hatching here. And then now this ear. It's a light layer. I'm gonna go very light layer of cross hatching on this furry fluffy part here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in the dark shadowy area. Now let's go very lightly. Very lightly with this darker brown. So there's some shadow right here. Let's put some shadow right here. And this one darker here. Darker here. And here. Go very gentle. And of course inside his ear. Let's cross it right there. So you're not coloring, you just put cross hatching this, okay? So you're adding layers and layers of color. Or lines and lines of color on top of everything. Sometimes you could cross hatch everything. Okay. Here, let's do the eyes here first too. Let's put a big circle right here. Circle right there. Let's draw a wavy line right there. Here. Use the dark brown Just go lightly, and then let's take the black. Let's use the black here. There we go. Let's have a layer of, let's cross hatch some light brown there. And under that, let's put a layer of, there we go. Let's play around. Let's add some red in here too. Okay, now I'm going to add some red to this Eevee. I think it has some red in there. Just a little bit of orange. Let's add a little bit. Add some orange right here. See, I'm just going lightly here. When it's done, it's going to look really cool. You're just putting layers and layers of color onto there. It's going to look beautiful. So you see this Eevee coming together. I want to take this black and I want to cross hatch some black in his ear. There we go. Put a little black in this eye. Just very lightly, let's put some shadow under his chin. Under his chin, and right here, this part of his foot. Definitely right here, the back foot. And let's have this little part right here. And the back of the bottom part of his tail, this part, add some shadows there. Let's go very gently. Okay. Oh, now we have this yellow. Let's add some yellow to everything, okay? Nice layer of yellow. This is like a orangey yellow right here. Let's add that yellow right here on top of his leg. You see, we're adding so much color there. You can see this Eevee. Colors coming together very beautifully. Can you see that? Keep blending these colors in. Use this light yellow right here. We're still putting lines, we're not coloring. Putting these lines in there, one line at a time. We will color later at the end. Let's take that orange. Let's put a little lighter layer of orange right here underneath the bottom half of his face. Let's put a little bit up here, just a little bit. We don't want too much. Very lightly, just go very lightly. Let's cross this way. And if you find it hard, you could turn your paper like this. You could cross it like that, okay? Okay, let's bring the browns back. This is the medium brown. No, actually I'm putting some more color onto his face. Some more color here, cross hatching still. Notice we have more color into this picture. Let's put some more brown down here. I'm gonna color a little harder here. Now I'm gonna color this ear in. And the inside of the ear, I'm gonna use that dark brown. There we go. This Eevee's looking good. Now I'm gonna get this sharp black. I'm gonna put these outlines in there. Okay. So nose. This is like a very tiny V. Mouth. Okay. Eyes. And we want to put these lines here for the foot. I just want to do some final touch-ups here. So when you cross-hatch and you put the color over, you have actually more detail and color, and the more colors inside your color. So it kind of looks, in my opinion, looks more colorful and more abundance. Because we look at things in real life, there's just, things aren't one solid color. There's more colors and lots of colors in one thing for something that's more realistic. And that's what makes it look so nice. See? And there is our Eevee. And if you want to do the marker version, we could do that next time. You can also add some red in there too. You could cross hatch some more red. Put some red in his cheek right here. Very lightly. Put some red in his fur over here. Even back here. A light layer of red here. And if your first one isn't good, it's okay. You can try again. Practice makes perfect. See how I'm adding more color in here. Just a little bit here and there. In cross-hatching, it's so subtle, you don't need to go so hard. See, I could even add, let's try some crazy color. Even add like a purple if I want. Let's add a purple. So I put the purple in the darker areas. Not the lighter areas. Here I'd stay away from that. Put some purple here. Maybe I want some shadows. Put the purple in the shadow areas. So right here underneath, I could add some purple. And if it comes out, doesn't matter. As long as it's really light, let it blend in. See? I added some purple. Let's add maybe some blue if you want. It could get a little crazy, but you could experiment with it. So I have some blue on the side of his face. Right here. Do you see that blue come out? You don't want too much. You can add a little bit here and there. To put some blue in the lighter areas. This is actually like a turquoise, like a bluish green. I'll put some blue at the top over here. Maybe right here. Oh, this Eevee looks pretty crazy. Yikes. Okay. What do you think? They all look, it's a very different style. Oh, let's put some more over here. That would be cool. A very different style, and you could try. It's always great to learn new things. And I'll see you in the next video. Here we go. Eevee.